and welcome to another Top Table Gaming video. You're joined by me, Jay, and today we have the frequent guest of the show these days, Sam Page.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on again, mate. And we are going to carry on working through these faction reviews.
Yes, I'm here to talk you all to death again.
You are here to talk, yeah, he talks people's back ears off in the rules review, but Sam is an expert of this game, so who better to talk through some of the factions me and Steve don't know so well than Sam. So, who are we going to do today?
So we're going to do Moria.
We're going to cover Moria today.
Cover those sneaky little goblins.
We are, and these are a faction I actually wouldn't mind playing in addition. Spoilers, my evil list is the Balrog and 6 Dwellers for 800 points. Gonna be
Why not?
Silly fun, but cool. So we're going to talk about all things Moria today, and what better place to start than the army bonus.
Yep.
Alright, so army bonus, talk us through it, Sam.
Okay, so the army bonus for Moria is one of those that is it's interesting, shall we say?
It is.
In certain situations, it's going to win you games. So it's called We Cannot Get Out, They Are Coming.
Nice.
Friendly Moria goblin models involved in a fight where their opponent is trapped receives a bonus of +1 to their fight value.
Nice.
Like Moria goblins obviously suffer from being low fight value. You can obviously see already that Games Workshop and Mr. Clare are trying to encourage us to take a horde army here.
It's almost like they know what they're doing.
Almost.
Almost.
Obviously wanting to get lots and lots of goblins in there so you can try and engineer these trap situations where all of a sudden your goblins are as good as your Ministerieth, your rogue.
Exactly. But that's real good because it bumps their fight, so it really helps with what you get them super cheap for a reason, and that actually helps offset that and make them pretty formidable.
Yep.
So that's the army bonus. Next we'll have a look at the ally matrix.
So the Moria Alliance Matrix has been the subject of quite a bit of discussion on the GBHL.
Yeah.
For the main reason that they have no historical allies.
Well, they are in a big hole.
They are in a mountain.
Yeah.
Everyone knows they're there, but no one really wants to admit that they're there.
They're locked away for a reason because there's a big fiery dragon. Demon.
Fiery demon.
Yep.
Who we'll get onto later. So all of Moria's alliances are convenient, with the exception of 2, which are, what is it called now? Inconvenient, not likely.
Impossible
allies, that's the one. Which is Barad-dûr, obviously.
Yep.
Moria didn't exist in the Second Age.
Correct.
And Sharky's Rogues, which obviously was the kind of Fourth Age-ish.
Yes. So
Saruman.
that's really interesting. So they've got lots of neutral, which means neutral is just there's no penalty, but you don't
get your army bonuses.
And then obviously the reds mean your heroics are only relevant to that. But they have no green.
Yes, which I am fine with. There was those goblin hordes which had a shade behind in the Dwemer Lake, which you can still absolutely do, but you're not going to get your +1 fight value.
Correct.
So you've got to, is it worth the trade-off?
And I like it. I'm a fan of pure armies.
Yes.
So we've covered the army bonus and the ally table. I think we need to dive into the profiles.
I think we do.
Okay, so we are back with the profiles, and I think there's only one place we can start, right?
We'll start with Balrog.
Let's start with the Balrog.
The most requested hero to have an improvement.
Yeah.
SBG is probably fair to say.
Spoilers, boy did it get an improvement.
Yes. So straight off the bat, he is 350 points, which is 50 point decrease.
I'm not needed in this video with you. With Steve, we needed to help each other. Sam doesn't need me, he knows this. Yeah,
I know.
So he is 50 points cheaper in the new edition, and that is not all.
Yes, that is not all. He's a hero of legend.
Yep.
So he can lead 18
Tasty.
of 18 warriors.
18 brothers.
He has the keywords Spirit, Monster, Infantry, Hero.
Yep.
Quite appropriate. I don't think his stat line has changed. He's still
move
6. Yep, move 6.
Yep.
Fight 10, shoot 3. Strength 9.
Yep.
Defense 9.
Yep.
4 attacks.
Correct.
10 wounds. Courage 7. No might. 10 will and 0 feet.
That is exactly the same.
And he still has his giant flaming sword and the fiery lash.
Yep.
Oh no, nothing's changed. Oh wait.
Hold on a minute.
So the fiery lash has seen a remarkable improvement. So it's still a thrown weapon with a range of 8 and strength of 7.
So it used to be a range of 6. So
okay, so
it's gone up in range.
It's gone up in range, that's good.
Yep.
and it's got an additional caveat, should we say. Additionally, a model that is hit by this weapon and not slain is dragged directly towards and into base contact with the Balrog, even over intervening models or terrain.
That's how you pull an enemy hero into Balrog range, right?
Yes.
There's no hiding your heroes with the Balrog around. Tasty.
The rule continues. If the model cannot be placed where it should be, placed, instead place it in base contact with the Balrog as close as possible to the position it should have been in. If for whatever reason the model cannot be placed anywhere in base contact, then it's not moved at all.
So, really interesting thing, right? You got a dude 8 inches away. I got my Balrog, and the full front lip of my Balrog's base is wrapped with Moria goblins.
Yeah,
can I pull that hero to the back of my Balrog, like completely on the other side of my lines?
He has to go into base contact.
That's filthy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, it
so
is.
literally, you can pull a hero that they're bubble wrapping and protecting straight through their lines, your lines, and stick it at the back with a 3+ shoot value.
Yes,
and that happens when it hits or wounds.
Hits. If it's hit, not slain. And because it's a throwing weapon, the Balrog's hitting on 3s, not 4s.
Yeah.
If he's running in and charging.
I am in love with that.
It gets better.
Even in charging, you can use it to really split a combat how you want to pull.
Yeah.
It gets better. Carry on. Sorry.
So he has many special rules. I think as before, he has Ancient Evil.
Yeah.
He has Fearless, which might not be in there, but boss doesn't take courage tests. He's a giant fire demon. Doesn't need to. Resistant to magic.
Yep.
And terror.
Correct.
As you'd expect.
So as per the old book, that is the Balrog done.
Yeah, no, he's not
You've
done yet.
got a few more things yet on top of that horrible fiery lash.
Yes.
You carry on, my friend.
So the next special rule we get to is Goblin Mastery.
Yep.
Friendly Moria Goblin models within 12 inches of the Balrog automatically pass courage tests.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. And I tend to imagine this is not of the goblins being brave around the Balrog, more of him being scared.
Yeah.
And afraid that they'll just get killed, so they're just going to do whatever.
So they're +1 fight and immune to courage when you're running a Balrog. Beautiful. Beautiful.
The next one is Flame Voodoo.
Oh.
One of my favourite quotes from the Fellowship. Ask any of the guys at work, I'm always wandering around saying,
yeah, we've worked together.
Yeah.
I know.
The Balrog is never considered to be unarmed,
Yeah.
and any model that suffers a wound from the Balrog strikes, even if it's subsequently saved by fate and not slain, must roll a d6. On a 6, the model suffers the Set of Blaze special rule. Additionally, the Balrog is immune to any fire-based attacks or special rules such as Dragon's Breath Fire or the Set of Blaze special rule.
Nice.
He is, in essence, the devil of fire, god of fire. He shouldn't be slain by dragon fire.
Absolutely.
But the whole you can set people on fire on a 6. It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's real nice.
It's not going to come up a lot because it's a 1 in 6. But hey, it's an extra rule we didn't have before, and he's, as we said, taking a points decrease.
Yeah.
And then the last special rule, which is probably the best.
This guy got cheaper, and there's more, and nothing's better than the fiery lash. But go on.
Demon of the Ancient World.
Yeah.
The Balrog may call a heroic combat each turn without the need to expend a point of might.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh! So I'm fiery lashing you in. I'm putting you somewhere you really don't want to be,
And then potentially
heroic combat. Oh my word! He is an absolute beast.
He is. Additionally, special rules and strikes that would slay the Balrog instantly, such as Drain Soul or Immortal Blade or the King of the Dead, will only inflict half of the Balrog's starting wounds rather than all of them. So he's immune to insta-kill.
And it'd leave him on 5.
Leave him on
which
5
is still pretty substantial.
Yes.
Wow. He is amazing. So, outside of Smaug, would you say he's the best monster in the game? That's a bold question.
It's a bold question.
It's relative to points, isn't it? But I mean, he is an absolute monster.
It really depends what you take around him, I think.
Of course.
If you, I think at low, you're not going to see him below 600.
Yeah.
I think he's really going to shine at between 800 and 1,000.
Yeah.
When you can take 30, 40 goblins.
Yeah.
The way I see the Balrog working is pretty much how you described earlier. Is you run the Balrog, who's bubble wrapped from the front by goblins, and you just whip stuff behind you and kill them,
and just
and trap them with the goblins.
Yeah, of course.
And murder the heroes, and then you can just cut through. Cut through the chaff.
I'm so glad I got a Balrog now.
Yeah.
Wicked. So that is the Balrog done. Who's next?
Yes. Who's next? Durbers.
Durbers.
The Goblin King of Moria.
I will just find my Durbers. There we go. Cool. So go for it, man.
So he is 70 points.
So he's got up by 10.
He has. He is a hero of valor, so can lead 15.
Nice.
Has Goblin Moria infantry hero keywords.
Yep. So he gets the +1 fight.
Yes.
Because he's goblin.
Let me just. Moria Goblin model. So he would get the +1.
So he's going to be fight 5.
He can get to fight 5 if you can trap people, which is nice.
Oh, it's only when trapped. It's
only when trapped. Yeah, it's not just an innate +1. That would be really good.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so let's go through his stats.
Move 5 as all the ones are. Fight 4.
Yep.
Strength 4. Defense 6. 2 attacks, 2 wounds. Courage 4. 3 might, 2 will, 2 fate.
Yep. All the
same. His war gear is heavy armor and a sword.
Okay.
Which he has.
Obviously, it now states the sword because new weapon rules, right?
Heroic actions. He has heroic resolve, heroic strike. I think one of only 19 evil models.
I saw that on Facebook.
Thank you for ever put that up.
That was Will. Good job, Will.
Thank you. That helped me. And heroic defense.
And it's worth noting, heroic strike is such a valuable commodity now.
Yes.
Like it makes him so good because he is one of the heroes that does have that.
I had someone ask me the other day why is Durbo's gone up 10 points, he's not changed. And it's, well actually he has changed, he can now lead 15 goblins and he has heroic strike.
Correct.
And he has Cave Dweller.
Yep.
And he has Iron Fist, which is Durbo's is stand fast, has a range of 12 inches.
Cool.
So his profile as such hasn't changed really. Obviously he's gone up 10 points, but I don't think that's unreasonable.
He's got the strike, and for 70 points, 3 might, hero.
Fight 4, potentially fight 5. He's pretty good.
Pretty legit. So pretty strong hero there. Who's next?
Groblock.
Groblock.
Everyone's favourite Fury buffer.
Yep.
Not anymore. So he is 50 points.
So he has gone down by 5.
Down by 5.
Yeah.
Fight 3, strength 4, defense 6, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 3. 3-1-1, might will fate.
Absolutely the
same. He's still armed with armor, sword, and mithril crown. The mithril crown now doesn't give you a buff to Fury.
So what it used to do is, while he was alive, fate from Fury was a 5+ instead of a 6.
It was basically channeled Fury for free.
Yeah, and he was just a mainstay in these REs, wasn't he? And you'd leave him at the back. Because he's relatively cheap points-wise, as most of the Moria stuff is, he'd sit at the back and he was worth his points just for that 1 in 3 save.
So, and I think how they changed it is very good. It, I think, reflects the fluff that GW made up for him. So at the start of the fight phase, before heroic actions are declared, roll a d6. On a 4+, all friendly Moria Goblin models within 3 inches of Groblog gain +1 fight until the end of the turn. So there's
a thing.
There's a +2 fight value.
You're getting fight 4 Moria Goblins if trapped. Fight 3 if not.
Fight 6 Durbos.
Yeah.
Now it is a 50-50.
Yeah.
And arguably you probably can't might that because it's just a random roll.
Of course. That is beautiful.
And it is only 3 inches. I still think that's a really good rule.
The thing is, though, with the Balrog, and I'm going to keep going back to the Balrog because the Balrog's amazing.
Yeah.
You're going to have these little pockets of kill. Like there's going to be, you're going to have the bubble wrap at the front of the Balrog, but then at the back of the Balrog, you're going to have the stuff waiting to pounce on whatever he's pulled in to just trap it and make sure it dies. So you're going to have this really I think you're going to have like a Balrog wrapped with some goblins, and then just like a kill team at the back, and he'd be perfect for that.
I think he would be.
Yeah.
He also has heroic strike.
Yep.
And heroic defense.
So heroic defense is only wounded on a natural roll of a 6, right?
Correct. And rules like Anduril and Azog's Iron the Master are trumped by heroic defense.
So they could actually be, these two heroes are actually quite tanky.
They can stick around.
They've got 2 wounds each. They've got 1 and 2 fate, but needing to roll 6s to wound, pretty nice. And it's really frustrating. I imagine if someone's paid the points for Anduril or Azog's flaming macy death.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good hero, I think.
And he also has Cave Dweller, as do all goblins. I think it's a caveat we can say.
Cave Dweller across the board for goblins.
Yeah, every Moria Goblin has Cave Dweller.
Cool.
Drezak the Beast Caller is next. He who was thrown out of Moria.
Yeah.
The kind of like I said Beast Caller. He likes spiders. He likes bats. He's 90 points.
Exactly the same.
He is armed with armor, dagger, and a staff.
Cool.
And he can heroic channel.
He can heroic channel. Let's go through his stats,
which makes sense. He is fight 3, strength 3, defense 4, 1 attack, 2 wounds, courage 4.
Yep.
2 might, 5 will, 2 fate.
So it's interesting because 5 will is a not standard low points caster. It's a very unique will value. Really.
Yeah, and I think it's because of the spells he's got, which
you are going to get to. I'm sure.
I'm going to get to.
Cool.
So before we get to his magical powers, he has a New special rule.
New special rule. Master of the Dark Wild.
Yeah, I think they've extended it slightly.
You read yours and I'll...
So, Drazag may include wild wargs, fell wargs, giant spiders, and bat swarms in his warband as if they were part of the same army list. This does not count as allying, which is key because Yellow Alliance.
Of course.
Additionally, all friendly bat, warg, and spider models within 12 inches of Drazag may use his courage value instead of their own. Drazag's Fury magical power will affect himself and any model that is either a bat, spider, or warg model.
Nice. So yeah, that it was basically the last paragraph that you've bolted on there.
Yeah. Which I think he's just putting it all into.
Yes, basically.
Magic powers. He still has Enraged Beast, range 12, 3+, and he has Fury Star, which ties into Master of the Dark.
So what he doesn't have now is the Bestial Fury because that can trigger through.
They actually put Bestial Fury into
the Master of the Dark World.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's strong. The 5 will's nice. 2 might, 2 fate, 2 wounds. He's real strong and in range beast on some of the stuff we're going to cover in this playthrough can be pretty brutal. We've all been on the end of it.
So for those who don't know, wild wargs, or definitely fell wargs, giant spiders, and bat swarms, I believe now only in denizens of Mirkwood.
Yes.
So the only way to get those outside of denizens of Mirkwood is via Mr. Drazag.
Yeah. Very nice.
Alright, next page.
Dun, dun, dun.
We go on to Ashrak.
Ashrak. Yep. Let's do it.
He is a hero of Fortitude. Worth noting that Drazag is also Fortitude and Groglog is also Fortitude.
Fortitude is
12. This is your standard captain.
This is your standard.
So he is Goblin, Moria, infantry hero. As all of these are. Fight 2, strength 3, defense 4, 1 attack, 2 wounds, courage 4, 1/4/1. Might will fate.
So he's lost a courage and a point of will. Interesting.
No, he's gained a point of will.
Sorry, gained a point. Yeah, he's lost a point of courage.
Gained
a point of will.
Yes.
My bad. Yeah.
And he is only armed with armor and a 2-handed staff, so he can only go 2-handed.
Yes.
He also has heroic channeling. Makes sense. He's a wizard.
Yep.
Cave dweller. He has Death Touch, which is what he currently has. Any model that wounds or is wounded by Ashrak in a fight must roll a d6 on a 4+. They suffer paralyze.
Nice.
Always nice. I've seen strong heroes go down to that. They kill him and they get paralysed and Cave Troll steps on them. Poison Blood is the next special rule. It's passive. I probably should have been going through passive and active, but
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ashrak may include giant spiders in his warband, as if they were part of the same army list. This does not count as allying. Additionally, any giant spiders in your force may be upgraded to Venomax spiders at the cost of 2 points of model. Venomax spiders gain the Venom special rule. So what he had, but it's added in you don't have to worry about allying.
It's the ally.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
And he has Spiderkin. Only spider models may benefit from Ashrak stand fast or heroic actions. Additionally, Ashrak may only target spider models with his Shroud of Shadows magic power.
Nice.
Which I believe is what the Shadow Lord had. You can only hit a certain area on 6. And he has Fury Spider.
So it's not just Fury anyway, it's Fury Spider.
Yes, and he has 55 points. I don't know if we covered that.
It's the same.
Same points.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, I believe, all our named heroes.
Yeah, it looks like we're just working through some of the captains and stuff now.
Yes, so we've got your bog standard Moria Goblin Captain.
Yep.
35 points. I can't imagine the stats have changed. Fight 3, strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 3, 2 or more.
Yep.
Standard captain profile.
Spot on.
Armour and a sword, so no axes.
Yep.
Heroic March, which is common across all generic captains.
And such a vital necessity, really, as well. You need to have. And I really love the new edition forcing us to analyse the heroes we take and the heroics, because if you've got one hero who's got March and it's also a killing hero, you're going to be expending the might in the wrong place. So it really adds a level of list building now.
Yeah, you can still take an Orc Bow, you can still take a shield.
Both 5 points, right?
Both 5 points.
Yeah.
Moria Goblin Shaman.
Yeah.
Is a minor hero with an 8, so can only lead 6. 45 points. Armour and a spear.
Yeah.
Fight 2, strength 3, defense 4, 1 attack, 2 wounds, courage 3, 1/3/1.
1/3/1.
Standard Shaman profile. He has heroic channeling. Makes sense.
Of course.
Fury Moria Goblin. So no more Shamans in Goblin Town.
Yep.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I did abuse that one. I played Goblin Town for a while with that.
I know quite a few people did.
Yeah, I think we all did.
And he has Transfix on a 5+. So not changed.
No, not at all.
Moria Black Shield Captain, which you'll notice if you've got your Moria source book, has changed from Gundabad Black Shield Captain. I'd imagine probably to differentiate from Gundabad Orcs.
Because now the Gundabad faction is the Hobbit.
Yes. Fight 3, strength 4. Which changed.
Yeah, he was strength 5.
He was strength 5. Defense 6, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4, 2-1-1.
The thing is, I imagine this was supposed to represent the Gundabads before the new movie trilogy came in and did it in the new style, which is why it might have been strength 5.
Yes. He has heavy armour and a two-handed sword, so again, has to go two-handed. Also has heroic march, and has cave dweller and hatred dwarf.
Which is basically, well, ancient. He used to have ancient enemies, which was elves and dwarves. Now it's just dwarves.
Now it's just dwarves.
That's fine.
Again, I think they had ancient enemy elves and dwarves because Gundabad.
Of course.
Moria Black Shield Shaman.
Yeah.
Is also a minor hero.
Shaman, not shaman. Potato, that's that.
Yeah.
Is this a north-south thing? I'd say shaman. What would you say? Shaman?
Depends where I am.
I think you should let us know in the comments below that Sam is wrong. Anyway, sorry.
Shaman.
Shaman.
Shaman, sure. Moria Goblin Shaman.
I'm just enjoying winding him up. Sorry,
He's a minor hero at 50 points.
Exactly the same.
Fight 2, strength 3, defense 4, 1 attack, 2 wounds, courage 3, 1-3-1.
Again, this was courage 4.
Okay, so lost the point. Armour and staff, heroic channeling. He has shatter on a 3+ and trem on a 5+, so I don't think he's changed.
No. This one for me is one of the generic wizards, if you will, that's always been really interesting because of the spells he's got.
Although, just looking at the two here, the Moria Black Shield Shaman does not have hatred dwarf. Because he's got ancient enemies, but he does not have hatred dwarf.
Now, so he's lost that.
He's currently lost that. Whether that is an oversight from GW or whether that is something intentional.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And have the tremor and shatter spells changed? You go through them, I'll tell you if they've changed if they're in there.
The spells aren't in there.
Okay. That's on you to check out. Alright, who's next?
Go back to the rules video that I've gone for 2 hours.
Are we looking at a big thing next?
Dragon!
Yay! Dragons! Double dragon!
Yes. The dragon is unsurprisingly keyworded as dragon. Monster, infantry hero.
Yep.
Hero of Valor, so you can lead 15. 250 points.
Boom.
Straight off the bat. Strength 7. Sheet value 2.
You mean fight 7, right?
Fight 7.
Strength 7 also.
Yes. Strength 7, defense 7, 4 attacks, 7 wounds, courage 4. 3s across the board for my will and fate. Now he is armed with claws and teeth.
Yep.
So now acts on dragon. He has heroic channeling, heroic strike, heroic strength, and heroic defense.
Nice.
Again, another even model with strike. Very good. Options up to 2 of the following: breathe fire, fly, tough hide, worm tongue.
All 50 points still.
All 50 points.
Cool.
Annoyingly, breathe fire is still a bow. So you still, so you still have to move half. I was kind of hoping that would get changed to a throwing weapon.
Yeah, or they could have done that or made it harder to hit.
Maybe.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Fly still gives you fly. Tough hide makes you defense 9, and wounds 9, and worm tongue allows you to spend a single point of will each turn without reducing your own store of will, so long as the will point is used to cast one of the following magic powers, and the control player could still use extra will to buff the spell.
Yeah.
And he has transfix and compel.
So he's lost sap will, which I agree with. It was silly. He shouldn't be sapping will.
Yeah. And then he's got Harbinger of Evil, monstrous charge, resistant to magic, survival instinct, and terror.
Nice.
So what he had originally, basically.
Pretty good. Tough hide though, he has lost, right?
No, he's got tough hide.
He's still got it?
Yeah.
My bad, I
and
missed
what's
that
actually
one.
quite good is monstrous charge will give him +1 attack. So actually he's got better, because before he just got knocked down.
Yeah.
So now he's 5 attacks on the charge.
That's beautiful. We've all played against Dragon with like Fly and Breathe Fire. They can be pretty formidable mini smugs, as he should be, because the dragons are pretty good.
The Cave Drake is Drake monster.
I love this, you know. This was the first monster I bought when I got back into SBG.
I think it was probably mine. I got a metal one for the same price as a Finecast one.
I remember I got a Finecast one. I think I bought some Moria, and then I got really excited. I bought a Dragon and a Cave Drake and thought it was amazing.
I did the same thing.
It's actually a really beautiful one.
Such a nice one.
I love the eggs and the hatchlings you get for the base.
I'm just annoyed now. Those have to be. You can use them separately, which we'll cover in about 30 seconds.
Oh, well, so you're getting totally unprepared. I've not read these profiles. I've not been through Moria yet. So me hyping about the Balrog, I knew bits, not all of it. I'm now excited. Carry on. I want to hear it.
So, Cave Drake is a minor hero, so he's gone up from an independent. So he can lead 6 models at 150 points.
It makes them. So he's gone down by 25. And
Straight away.
Point about like your dragons and these and stuff not being independents anymore. It means you don't have to have lots of captains for captain's sake. You can really just take the big toys and still get your massive bodies in, which I love.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, mate.
He is move 8.
Yep.
5 value 6.
Correct.
Strength 7. Defense 7. 4 attack, 6 wounds, courage 4. 131, my will fate.
So he gained an attack. It's 3 attacks.
Oh, he's technically getting 2 attacks because he has monstrous charge.
Whoa, baby.
So he has claws and teeth again. Heroic strength.
Yep.
Fine. Special rules, monstrous charge. So +1 attack, knockdown. Mountain dweller, ignore rocky terrain. Resistant to magic, terror, and woodland creature. So you're not hiding from him.
It's going wherever it wants. It's doing whatever it wants. Beautiful.
So, as I just mentioned, there is a rule for the little nest markers you get. It's called Protect the Nest.
Okay.
At the start of the game, before any models have been deployed, the Cave Drake's controlling player may place a single 25mm nest marker per Cave Drake. The eggs that come with the Cave Drake are ideal for this. Anywhere on the board. While within 3 inches of the nest marker, a Cave Drake gains the Fearless special rule.
Amazing. Stick it on an objective and go, my Drake's having that. You're not making me scared.
Which is why it's slightly annoying, because a lot of people just modelled it onto the base.
Yes.
I know I have modelled mine onto the base.
It does say, though, the perfect for it, you could use any 25.
Yeah, you just use 25 on mine.
But I do understand it'd be nice. You're like me, you're going to want to use those.
Yeah.
Bit of modelling to do, but pretty cool rule. I really like the fact they've incorporated that. That's really clever.
And they also have Gaping Maw, which has been cleaned up a little bit. It's a brutal power attack. Instead of striking normally, the Cave Drake may elect to make may select a single man-sized or smaller model involved in the same fight to attempt to swallow whole. Roll a d6. On a 3+, the model is swallowed whole and moved to its casualty. Fate rolls may be made against his brutal power attack as if it had caused a wound, but if a model fails to save this with fate, it will be slain.
So what's the best model you've ever killed or lost to this?
I've never lost a model to this.
Have you not?
I have never killed a model of this because I don't tend to use it that much.
I ate a Boromir once.
Nice.
Just messing around. I was like, I'm going to do a brutal power attack, and he went home.
I mean, he is a good one there, but again, so now with monstrous charge, if 5 attacks knocking down, you got 10 attacks.
Horrific.
Why would you take?
So it doesn't have strikes, but it is fight 6 base, so it's still pretty legit.
He has lost Cornered Beast.
Yeah.
Which was if the Cave Drake is surrounded and you kill it, everyone takes a strength 4 hit.
Nice.
I think if you don't kill it.
If it's defeated in a fight, check to see if it's trapped.
If you don't kill it. So if you trap it but don't kill it, you used to take a hit, you don't do that anymore. Which I kind of like that rule, because
I think it's great. It's got the monstrous charge now. It's dropped in points, and you've actually got that little buff of Fearless. I think for 150 points, it is a solid monster. And in an edition that I think good hero-heavy lists are going to be prevalent, your naturally big, high fight volume monsters are going to be part of what you're going to throw.
Absolutely agree.
Cool.
So we'll move on to everyone's favourite tentacled beast, the Watcher in the Water.
I really want this model. We've got one next door.
I have one.
So Element Games got a load of direct only stuff in to celebrate the release, and we had an event here. And I think I really want one, mainly because Marco wants to paint that on a Balrog for me, and Marco paints good.
That's fair.
Anyway,
so the Watcher in the Water is an independent hero, so it can't lead any models, but it could be taken, like for example, in the Balrog's warband.
Yeah.
It has the keywords Kraken, Monster, Infantry, Hero, and it is 200 points.
So it's seen a pretty reasonable points drop. It was 250.
Yes.
It's come down.
It is still move 4. It is fight value 6, shoot value 3, strength 6, defense 6, attack 6, wound 6, courage 3. Just to break it up there. 1 might, 5 will, 1 fate.
It's gained a point of courage, as we're seeing quite a bit in here actually.
Wargear, tentacles.
Lots. I'm so sorry for him.
Heroic actions, heroic strength.
Yep.
Special rules: Harboring of Evil, resistant to magic, terror.
Yep.
Those are your generic special rules. It has From the Deep, which it still I don't think it's changed that much.
So basically, you don't deploy them on the board, and at the start of each turn, you roll, and on a 3+, it can enter.
Yes, and you can't charge until you arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stay exactly the same amount of words, so I'm not going to read it out again. Many tentacles. When the Watcher is reduced to 3 or less wounds remaining, its attacks are also reduced to 3.
Nice, that makes sense.
It's changed from the old rule. The old rule was every time you lost a wound, you lost an attack.
Symbolises the fellowship because they are literally cutting off its tentacles trying to stop it. So it gets to half wounds, it's got half the things to throw at you.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
It still has its tentacles special rule. So in the shoot phase, the Watchman may make D6 shooting attacks. These are a range of 6, strength of 3, never requiring the waste, which is brilliant. Any model not hit by a tentacle, any model hit by a tentacle but not slain is immediately dragged into base contact by the Watcher by the shortest possible route, even over the heads of other models. Models moved in this way do not count as having charged. If there's no way to fit the model in base contact, it's not moved, and you can still make the shooting attacks if you're in combat. So
Nice.
it's not changed. Water Dweller, it doubles its move in water and always counts rolling 6 when it's swimming. And it's got a new Portal Power attack, which again, like the Cave Drake, sounds really cool, but I don't think it's going to see much play.
I used it.
It can be good in situations. So instead of striking normally, if the Watcher in the water is within the water feature, so there's the limited factor straight away, it can select a single man-sized model or smaller model involved in the same fight, then roll a d6. On a 3+, that model suffers a wound. Fate rolls can be made as usual. If the model is not saved, the model is dragged to the depths and immediately slain. The Watcher is then removed from the board, and its controlling player will start to roll for the Watcher to re-arrive as described from the deep special rule.
So it's dragged them to the depth and then you roll to try and bring it.
Yeah, so potentially if your Watcher's in a bad situation, you can try and get away.
And then respawn
somewhere. But you have to be in water.
Yeah.
It's
a scenario rule.
It's a scenario rule, and it's that odd one where you have...
The water limitation's grim because you'd eat like a Gondor warrior to go and sit on that objective over there. It could be huge, but it's a scenario rule and it's fun and thematic, which is. So, is that all the heroes?
That's all the heroes.
Let's take a quick break and we'll jump into the warriors profiles. Just 1 minute.
That's fine.
Stop ringing while I'm filming, you bumper clock. I couldn't find where you put my charger for my camera. I found it now, though, after clearing up all your shit. Now I've sorted it, mate. I found it. We're just plodding through Moria. Sam won't stop talking as usual. I said hello in the video, that's about it, I think.
Shut up.
No, we're just cracking on, mate, so I'm going to crack on. We want to get as many done as we can. I'll text you a bit. Where the fuck? Oh god, the warrior section's huge as well, isn't it?
It's fine. We can wrap through most of these.
Okay, let's. Alright, so we took a quick break there. We're going to dive back in with the Warriors of Moria. Where should we start, mate?
So, we might as well start with the humble Moria Goblin Moria.
Do you know what?
They've not changed.
No, they are exactly the same. We'll quickly cover them in a sec, but I must say, as much as I still think these models hold up, like they really do.
The metals do, the plastics I think are starting to look dated.
I got these were, the first thing I ever bought was the Mines of Moria set for these, and I didn't want to play the Fellowship, but if I could wish for one new model, it would be resculpts of these, because it's an army I've always wanted to play.
I just quite like them to release the metal ones. I think the metal ones are brilliant.
They are, and I just couldn't bring myself to painting 60 of those ones.
Yeah.
Because you need about 60.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore these models. But yeah, if I had like one wish of a model that doesn't exist or redoing one, it'd be the Moria Goblins for me, because they are cool.
But yeah, I don't think we need to cover them, because they have not changed.
We'll go through the profile super quick. They are 4 points, move 5, fight 2, strength 3, defense 4, 1 attack, 1 wound, courage 2. Their wargear is armor and a sword now. Yeah. And they can take a bow, a shield, or a spear for 1 point each, and they got the Cave Dweller special roll.
Correct.
Easy. I got to do
Easy.
one.
You got to do one.
You'll go.
Moria Black Shields.
Ooh, okay.
So these are 8 points. Goblin Moria keywords. Fight 2, strength 3, just changed. Defense 6, 1 attack, 1 wound, courage 3. Heavy armor, sword and shield. Then they can take a spear for 1 point, and they have H dwarf.
So the ancient enemies again has turned to dwarf, and they've lost a strength as the captain.
Yeah.
To bring them back down to really put these into Moria and take Gundabad as its own entity. Makes a ton of sense.
I was chatting to Jay Clay about this, and he was like, "Why would goblins strength 4? Like they have no reason to be strength 4. They're tiny, diminutive warriors.
Makes a lot of sense.
Their MO isn't heavy hitting; it's sneaky stabby.
Yeah, absolutely. So it makes a ton of sense.
Yep. We'll go on to the Moria Goblin Drum.
Drum. Cool.
It is 75 points.
Yep. So it's gone down by 25. Was 100?
It was 100. They have armour and clubs. Same stat line as a Moria Goblin for the drummers. Destroying the drum, exactly as it is in there. So it's defense 10, 3 wounds. If it was reduced to 0 wounds, it can't be played for obvious reasons. And you can destroy it if any enemy spends 5 phases.
Yeah.
But any model spends a full turn in base contact with the drum, without doing anything such as shooting, use magic power, or fight in combat. Take up the drum. If either of the drummers are slain, they may pass on their war gear to any other engaged Moria Goblin warrior within 1 inch. Immediately replace the model with the slain drummer. Models that take up the drummer's war gear will automatically drop any they're carrying.
Nice.
Which I think has changed from the old drum, because before if you killed the drummers, no one else could drum it.
Yeah. I always remember the one time I played against the drum, and hopefully we'll see more of it at the points drop, is me and Tom Macklin, before one of the many Stockport events, had a game at my house the night before, and he was using like a Balrog, a drum, and loads of goblins. And the 2 drummers abandoned the drum and just smashed through half my army with the bone drums. We never forget, we were laughing. I was playing like ferals as well. I was running like old school feral heavy, and the 2 drummers with their bones just absolutely rattled through my lines. It was pretty impressive. Anyway, sorry mate, go on.
That's right. So the drum still gives all friendly Moria Goblin, or all fights within 18 that contain a single Moria Goblin model, a banner.
It's a big ass banner basically.
Yep, and this is not cumulative with the effect of a banner.
Yeah.
All friendly Moria Goblin models on the battlefield add 1 to their courage, and all enemy models suffer -1, not changed. The drum is a heavy object, and as such is moved exactly like one. The drum cannot be played in a turn in which it has moved. So that is...
So really, the range of it's huge. I don't think you can put it in a list where you've got like Balrogs and Cave Trolls and lots of big cool toys, but if you just want to go Goblin heavy with Captains and Groblog and stuff, there's a place for them, because an 18-inch banner is just nuts.
Yeah.
It's going to cover your army, and you can play that.
Yeah.
So I think it's really powerful. Anyway, cool.
The Moria Black Shield Drummers.
Which used to be the Gondobert Black Shield.
Gondobert Black Shield Drummers, 75 points. So again, gone down in line with the Moria drum.
Yep.
Heavy armour and clubs. 1 also carries a drum. So you only get 2 models here. Well, you still get 2 models, but you don't get the drum as a third piece.
Yeah.
They also have Hatred Dwarf. Run and Drum. The drum is considered to be playing as long as the drummer and drum bearer are in base contact with each other. That's not changed. Doom. All fighters within 12 inches of 1 or more drums that also include at least 1 friendly Moria Goblin model may re-roll a single d6 for the dual roll.
I think I prefer this one, because I think 12 is still huge, but you can move it.
Yes. Not cumulative with the effects of banner. Still get the -1/+1 courage for friendly models. And it's got take up the drum, with the caveat of you can only pass it to fellow Moria Black Shields.
That's fair.
And that's the drum.
Cool.
Moria Goblin Prowlers.
Yep.
Oh, still 7 points.
Yep.
They're armed with armour, 2-handed axe, and throwing daggers.
So it states 2-handed now, so they're fighting 2-handed.
Correct. Cool. And they cannot take any additional war gear.
So they used to be able to take a bow, a 2-handed weapon, which it now has a standard, or a shield.
So they've in essence gone down a point, because they used to be 7 point or 8 points with a 2-handed weapon. They're now 7.
Yep. Same stat line.
Fight 3, shoot 4, strength 3, defense 4, 1 attack, 1 wound, courage 2.
Yep, same stat line.
And they have backstabbers. So they also have there. So if you're trapped, they get +1 to wound.
Yeah.
So
nice.
+2 to wound in essence. Because
and it is cumulative with the +1 for 2-handed.
Yes.
So they are 2-handed.
And they now have to go 2-handed. They do not have the option to go single-handed.
But that is tasty.
Yes.
Like even like hitting like Iron Hills and you defend 7 stuff, it's like cool. If I win the fight, because I've got other stuff that isn't -1, I'm still going to be winning.
If you can engineer a situation where Moria Goblins are trapping, they're going to be fight 4 with +2 to wound.
Wow, that is tasty. That is real cool.
Bat Swarms is next on the list.
I love Bat Swarms.
Yeah, so do I. I don't think they've changed. They're still 35 points.
Correct.
Fight 1.
Yeah, fight 1.
Fight 1. Strength 3, defense 3, 2 attacks, 4 wounds, courage 2. 3-inch move.
Oh yeah. So interestingly, the store I work at got their demo copy, and I did drop. I read the back cover of the Pelennor Fields thing, and I was like, I need to message Jay Clark. I'm like, dude, Fell beast to move 3. Oh my god! And I got a message along the lines of read the fly special rule, you twit.
Yes.
Didn't use the word twit.
Yes. So spoilers, bats have fly, so it actually moves
That's
off.
your 12-inch.
Yeah.
So is that in case Floyd turns it off?
Yes. Because there was always a situation of how far do they move, and now it's just they kind
Yeah,
of
of course.
flop along the ground.
Spoilers, well not spoilers, but if we've done the video on that army list and Floyd, it's below. If not, it'll be coming.
Yeah. And they have Blinding Swarm. The fight value of any enemy model engaged in combat with a bat swarm is halved, rounding down.
And do you know what that's really good in this list? You've got, especially now Heroic Strike is a thing and fight value is so precious.
Yes.
Your dragons, your cave drakes, they don't have strike.
No.
So, but they are. Does it?
The dragon has strike.
Sorry, the cave drake and the watcher. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't have strike, but they are fight 6 and above. So even a fight 10 thing.
Yeah.
If you pair up a bat swarm with that big monster, you're gonna, no matter what, you've got the high fight.
Which is as it is now.
Yeah, which is beautiful.
Cool. The Warg Marauder, which has gone from
Infamous.
this much to an entire page.
Yeah, the infamous Warg Marauder. Everybody used to stick Moria goblins on the back of wargs to make these bad boys.
Yeah.
It's a model I like to see readily available again.
Yeah. So they are 30 points.
So they've come down 5.
Yep. Goblin, Warg, Moria, Cavalry Warrior. And then obviously you've got the profile for Moria Goblin and Wild Warg.
Yep.
We've changed. A Warg Marauder is an interesting cavalry model. Quote.
There has been a slight change because it used to be defense 5, it's now defense 4. On both?
One has a shield though.
Ah, okay, so you use the shield, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
A Warg Marauder is an interesting cavalry model in that it has 3 Moria Goblins riding upon a single Warg, 1 with a shield, 2 with a bow. The model is treated the same as any other cavalry model with the following exceptions. Whilst the model with a shield is still alive and mounted upon the Warg, all parts of the cavalry model gain the bonus of +1 to their defence.
There it is.
The Warg Marauder only counts as one model towards the army's bow limit. War gear, armour, sword, and either shield or orc bow for the goblins, claws and teeth for the Warg. Special rules. On the hunt, a Warg Marauder can always fire an orc bow shot for each goblin with an orc bow that is alive upon the back of the Warg, even if it is moved its full movement or is engaged in a fight. Really just worded.
It's basically worded better because like you could lose the goblins off the back arguably, but still take the 2 shots with the old wording.
And it also has Lethal Union. Whilst the goblins remain mounted upon the Warg, the entire model gains the Terror Special rule and adds a bonus of +1 to its courage value.
Nice.
Additionally, in a combat, a Warg Marauder may make an additional attack for each goblin after the first that is still mounted upon the Warg, so as long as they did not shoot during the shoot phase.
Very cool. So whereas it used to be 3 attacks base, it's now 3 attacks at full. At full, and then it drops down.
And you can also
takes
dismount it and knock the goblins off with Panic Steed or Sorcerer's Blast or whatever, so they're not immune to all those anti-cavalry spells.
It makes a lot of sense.
It does.
I like it. I think they brought it back to where it should be.
Yes.
Marauder spam could be a
It's
thing.
not changed.
No, it's not. They've just cleaned it up and built it around the new edge.
As I keep saying on the GBHL, game balance.
Game balance.
Game balance.
That is a thing
that is a thing
think about.
that people, well, they don't think about. Dweller in the Dark.
This is my favourite. I don't know why. There are better models in the range, but this is still, next to the Keeper of the Dungeons, my favourite model in the range. And that's why I'm getting 6 of them.
I don't think he's changed.
Good, I'm fine with that.
He is move 8.
Correct.
Fight value 7, sheet value 3, strength 5, defense 5, 3 attacks, 3 wounds, courage 7.
Boom.
Claws and teeth. Resistant to magic, terror, and murderous power.
Yep.
Murderous power. Whenever a dweller in the dark slays an enemy model in combat, it regains a single wound lost earlier in the battle. Rend is the only brutal power attack that allows a dweller to regain wounds in this manner.
Nice. So that's a really good clarification of me hurling stuff and just replenishing all my wounds. But it's 75 points and it's a move 8. Doesn't have fly even though it has wings, but I'm not going to get upset about that.
Same as the barrel.
It's an 8-inch move, fight 7 monster that can brutal power attack for 75 points. That, I mean, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but that's legit. Like just for that alone.
Yeah. Obviously, his weakness is defense 5.
Yes,
shot by elf archers.
Yeah. That's why I used to always take them in 2s. Because they're not going to pull 2 down before they get there. And if I throw 1 at the end of each line, it can usually be pretty good.
And then not included in the Moria section, you can also take cave trolls. Obviously, in this book, they've not duplicated any profiles anywhere.
Yeah.
They are 75 points base. Move 6, 5 value 6, strength 6, defense 6, 3 attacks, 3 wounds, courage 3.
What we will do is we'll cover the profiles as the placings they are in the new book.
Sure.
So what else can we take just to reiterate that one? So the extra stuff that isn't in the actual listings in the book.
I was just looking. It's just
Cave trolls,
wargs,
spiders with Ashrak.
Yes, you can't normally take giant spiders. You can't normally take wild wargs. It is just that is it.
So that is Moria. I think they're great. I think there's been a lot of interesting changes.
Yes.
Courage has got up. A lot of stuff. Some of your big monsters have come down.
Yeah.
I think the biggest, the most noteworthy is the Balrog.
I would argue the Watcher has also got a very...
Yes.
Not the Watcher, the Cave Drake. The Cave Drake's got a very... a power increase.
It's good. So, competitive Moria list, what would you say? Do you think they're competitive in the new edition?
Yes.
I think Balrog kill teams. Balrog swarm in the front with Fury.
Yeah.
Kill team of like prowlers and stuff ready to +2 to win murder at the back. I think it's something that can really threaten heroes no matter what you do. Obviously, there's magic powers and stuff, but Balrog has 10 will.
Yeah.
That thing is going to
resist the magic, so you can in essence roll 2 dice a turn. So I've been chatting to obviously a lot of people about this new edition, and it's going to be, I think, the edition of heroes and hordes.
Yep.
I think just a Moria goblin spam with prowlers and the odd big gribbly.
Yeah, really get trapping it out
and just make the most of your army bonus. Get the fight value. You know, you get your drums in there to give
march like crazy to wrap the opponent quicker.
Just hit them and then flank rounds.
Yeah.
A couple of wild marauders and bat swarms. And because if you're taking let's say 80 goblins at 800 points, which is probably nowhere near not even enough goblins, and you take bat swarms, you don't need those big monsters to take down the heroes, because heroes are going to be fight 2, fight 3.
How much is the Cave Drake now?
150 points. You could quite reliably take an army like
I could take like Balrog, Bat Swarm, Cave Drake. Probably need another little hero in there to balance the numbers, like 50 goblins at 800. And that would terrify me across the table.
Yeah. What is interesting is they didn't put a thing in about Drozag not being able to ally with Durbos and Roblog. Because the whole thing about Drozag's Swipe is he got kicked out of Moria.
Yeah, he did.
So it would almost make thematic sense that he couldn't be in the same army as Durbos and Roblog and the Balrog because he's taken outside.
Makes sense. But that's Moria. I think they're great. I'm definitely starting with a Balrog and some Dwellers, and in this edition I can definitely see myself dipping further in and going straight into some Moria Goblins.
Yes.
But we hope you've enjoyed this faction review. Thank you for coming on.
That's right.
And we are going to call it a day and start the next. Well, I say call it a day. This video's done. We're probably going to get another one done for you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.